Welcome to AB Academy. Why carbon do not form 4 bonds with another carbon atom, or why carbon do not form tetravalent bonds with another carbon atom? We know that the atomic number of carbon is 6. Let me write the electronic configuration of carbon: 1s, 2s and 2px, 2py and 2pz. We know that 1s can accommodate only 2 electrons. 2s can also accommodate 2 electrons. Now the remaining 2 electrons will be in 2px and 2py. Thus carbon needs 4 more electrons to attain stability by filling its orbitals, and after this its octet rule is completed. For example, there are 4 electrons present in the outermost shell of a carbon atom. It needs 4 more electrons to complete its octet rule. So each carbon atom will share its 4 electrons with 4 hydrogen atoms. We can see that both carbon and hydrogen got stability because octet rule of carbon is completed and duplet rule of each hydrogen atom is completed. Hence, we say that carbon forms tetravalent bonds or 4 covalent bonds. Now, as we study in organic chemistry, carbon can form single bond with other carbon atom. Carbon can form double bonds with other carbon atom. Carbon can form triple bonds with other carbon atom. But why carbon cannot form 4 bonds with other carbon atom? Let's consider first carbon atom and second carbon atom. We know that there are 4 electrons in outermost shell or valence shell of carbon atom. Not to form a covalent bond, the nucleus of first carbon atom will attract the electron of the second carbon atom. Similarly, the nucleus of second carbon atom will attract the electron of first carbon atom. Due to this attraction, both carbon atoms come together to form a single bond. For example, in single carbon-carbon bond, the length between two nuclei is 154 picometer, and double carbon-carbon bonds, the length between two nuclei is 133 picometer, and triple carbon-carbon bonds, the length between two nuclei is 120 picometer. While in case of 4 carbon-carbon bonds, the length between two nuclei will be less than 120 picometer. Now listen carefully. Here the two carbon nuclei are away from each other so they can form single bond. Here the two carbon nuclei are still away so they can form double bonds. Here the two carbon nuclei are close together but still they can form triple bonds. But here in this case the two carbon nuclei can almost touch each other, so both the nuclei being positively charged will repel each other just like the similar poles of two magnets. So we say that carbon cannot form 4 bonds with another carbon. Now remember that it is due to the repulsion of nuclei that carbon do not form 4 bonds or tetravalent bonds with another carbon atom.